Hello everybody and welcome to our class on Beanstack and the summer reading program for 2021. I'm going to be covering the online version as well as the mobile app. So depending on what you prefer, you can use one or the other or both. And I will show you the ins and outs of each because they are just a little bit different. So we're going to start with the online version first. I am at franklinpubliclibrary.org, and you can find links to the our Beanstack website two ways. On our What's New little carousel here, you can click the first dot if it's moved away, and then click Read More, and this is all about our summer reading program. And I'll show you the other way in a second as well. So this will open up the franklinpubliclibrary.beanstack.com website. And if you've never used Beanstack before, you can register. If you have used Beanstack, you can click Sign In. This will give you an overview of our program. So we have children, which is birth through 5th grade, teens 6th through 12th, and adults 18 and older. So children and teen record minutes, adults can record books and up to 40 books during the duration. You can either sign up as an individual or sign up an entire family by clicking register. So I'm going to show the registration process first, then how to sign in if you already have an account. We did this last summer as well as for our winter reading program. So if you use Beanstack then, you can use the same login that you have in the past. So I'll click register, and it'll ask you one more time if you've previously used Beanstack. If you click yes, it'll prompt you to log in. If you click no, it will continue the sign up. And if you're not sure, you can click Contact a Library Administrator. You can also stop in the Franklin Public Library or give us a call or email, and we can look into it for you as well. Because I want to show you the sign-up process first, I'll click No, I have not previously used Beanstack. It'll give you another choice. I am registering myself, or I am an adult registering a child. I'm going to click I'm registering myself, and this is the basic information that you'll need, and there is a little reminder to please enter your phone number or email address. The phone number is required, but the email isn't. I would recommend putting in both. That way we have two different ways to contact you, and you can also reset your account through email if you need to, but if you do not put one in, it's harder to reset your account. So you'll need your first and last name, a username. Again, the email is not required, although we strongly recommend it. Your phone number, a password and a confirmation of that password, your age. So this is mainly used to determine which program you're in. So if you're an adult, you just do 18 plus, or you select the age you are or the person you're signing up is. And same thing with the grade level. We have babies and toddlers, preschool, kindergarten, 1st through 12th grade, and finally adult. So if you're an adult, just select adult. I'm gonna click start over just to show if you are an adult registering a child. It is mostly the same information. It'll be the first and last name, and this is for the adult. So you create the adult's account, and then you can put in your child's name. And so if you're just an adult signing up, you don't want to participate, but your child will, you can do this, and then you don't need to select your age or grade, but you will for your child. And we always do grade level that they're going into. So if your child was in 4th grade this year, but in the fall will start 5th grade, you would select 5th grade. So that is the basics of the sign-up process. I'm now going to cover if you have an account how to log in, how to log things, and everything else you can do. So I'm back at our website, franklinpubliclibrary.org. I showed how if you click this very first bubble, it will bring up the slide for a reading program. We do change this pretty often, so this may not be here when you watch the video, but you can always find it in the About section under News, and then View News for June 2021, and scroll down to Summer Reading Program. You can click on the link right here, and it will take you to our Beanstack website. So I have already signed into my account here, so it pops up if you want to register, but if you're not registering for anyone, you can just click Challenges. So I am currently in the Summer Reading Challenge. If you haven't selected it, you will have to select it. If you've done programs in the past, you'll have to find the Franklin Public Library Wisconsin Challenge. If you use our link, it will take you directly there. And you can click on the challenge. So this is the challenge overview page. There's a lot of information. I'll be covering most of it, but not all. So the main thing that you'll be doing on the Beanstack website is logging, reading, and activities. And you can find that up here in the top left. You can click Log, Reading, and Activities, and it'll ask you if you want to log books or complete an activity. I'll start with log books. And it will ask how many books were read. 1. You can put the title and author. And if you want to add a review, you can click yes. If you, and then you will click log. As stated before, you can read up to 40 books for the summer. And we actually have another little reminder. Let me get back. Right here, you can read up to 40 books in the adult program, and you can have up to 5 reviews that you get tickets for. So I would recommend the first 5 books you read, add a review to all those, and you'll get an extra ticket per book, basically. If you don't want to log book but want to complete an activity, you can click Complete an Activity, and we have all of our different badges. If you're not sure what a badge is, you can click on the badge icon so you can see I've completed a couple. They have this green ring with a check mark and it says completed, but here's one, Campfire Stories, not completed. So I'll click on that and there's a description of what it is. So this one is, many a tale have been told over a campfire. What stories do you tell over a campfire or while camping? Right where you had your favorite campfire this summer. So to earn this badge, if you have had a campfire and told some stories around it, you can click to add a response, and it could be something like in my backyard or at the campground, wherever you had your fire. And then you can click save. It will give you a check mark and say you earned a ticket. Now you can enter a drawing as you earn tickets by clicking enter a drawing. Otherwise, if you are on the main page, there is a ticket drawings section and you can click on that. Now this is where all of our drawings are, and they will give a description. So here's one for Big Coffee. It's a $15 gift card, and there are 2 winners. Here is a Havana Cafe, Lowe's, and a couple other ones. We do have quite a few. Now, you don't need to do all your tickets in one jar. You can spread them out, or you can put them all in one. So I want to add some to the Big B gift card, and I have 8 available. So I will put 5 in and hit enter 5. And now I have 3 tickets left. But let's say I made a mistake and I didn't want to put all of those into the Bigby one. I wanted to actually put some in Havana Cafe, but I'm out of tickets. You can actually subtract tickets or remove them by clicking Add or Remove, and then you can subtract them or add additional ones. And if you really want to start back from scratch, you can enter 0 and have all your tickets. So now I have 8 tickets once again. So you can change the amount of tickets per drawing all summer long, but all of them end on July 30th. Any tickets that are not entered into a drawing will not count. So make sure you have all of your tickets entered. You can see right here, I have 8 tickets left to spend. You want that to be 0 on July 30th so that you get all of your entries entered properly. There's one more thing I want to show before I show how to add a reader. There's a lot you can do here, but using the log reading and add a review buttons up here will do most of it. I showed how you can log activities by clicking the log reading and activities. You can click to add a review right here, but there is another way to do that, and you can click on badges. Now this will show all the badges again, and you can see which ones you've completed and which ones you haven't. So here are a couple for our podcast Long Overdue. If you listen to our podcast, our June episode, our July episode, and any other episode, you can get up to 3 additional drawings. You click on the badge, it gives you that description, and then gives you the question. So here's listen to the June episode of Long Overdue, write the title of the book that staff reviewed that you would most like to check out. So you can enter the book that we talked about that you really liked and click save, and that's another way to earn the badge. Again, you can click the badges or the books or activity and do it that way as well. So there's that same badge that I was just on, just in a different spot. So those are the basic functions of using the website by logging, reading and activities, adding reviews, and entering your ticket drawings. Those are the most important things. But there is one more key function, which is you can add readers from this point as well. So if you have a spouse or maybe a child that decides that they do want to do this, you can click your name here up at the top and click Add a Reader. And here again, I'm an adult registering a child, or I would like to register another adult. So it's another way to get more readers registered. Okay, so that is everything I have for the website. Now let's move on to the mobile app, which has a lot of the same functions. It just looks a little different. Okay, now let's cover the mobile app. So the mobile app I have downloaded here looks like that. Let me get that a little bit closer. It says Beanstack and has a little heart logo. So let's go ahead and launch that. So I'm already signed in here. As I showed on the website version, you can also register. If you've used Beanstack before, it logs everything you've ever done. So these 23 books read are from our old summer reading program and our winter reading program. Same as if you have a teen or a child, it'll have the minutes read here. If we scroll down, you can see your recent titles that you've read and your current challenges. So here's that summer reading program challenge once again, and I'll click here. So again, you can do many of the same things, it just looks a little bit different. So we have challenge badges, logging badges, activity badges, review badges, and our drawings. Not going to worry about the earn badges or challenge log. Those are just things that it shows you what you've already done. So that's not too important for what we're doing here today. But the main things people want to do are log books, log activities, write reviews, and enter drawings. So let's cover the activity badges. Here again, similar to online, you can see which ones you've completed and which ones you haven't. So here's that long overdue one again. You can click into there and click the little box and it will complete. You can also go to ones that do require an answer. You can enter your answer, type it in, and hit save, and then it will complete if it does require an answer. So very similar to online. Same with our logging badges. I've read 2 books. When I'm done with my 3rd, it'll complete that one, and so on, all the way down to the 40 books. If you want to log a book, you'll have to back out to that main page here and click that plus sign. And this is probably the easiest way to log things on the app. You can either log a reading, which will look similar to the website. You can search title, author, or ISBN. Let's search Harry Potter. That's an easy one to find. Maybe not. And you can track progress by clicking save and then hit quick complete, and that will log it complete. Or if you are tracking for a teen or a child, you can click log reading and it will have you enter your minutes. All right. If you want to log an activity, you can once again click that big blue plus sign, an activity, find the activity, fill in the answer and click save. Or if you want to log a review, you can click log review. And I really like this function. It will give you the books that you've just read, so you can review those right away as well. Now, entering your tickets on the app is one of the harder things to find. We have a lot of people who have issues finding it on the mobile app. To get to it, you click the current challenge, which is Tails and Tales. Go down to drawings. And then you can see I have 9 tickets to spend because I just logged that book. And let's say I want to enter some for the Honey Butter Cafe. You can click add tickets and add or subtract tickets as you want. And again, if you make a mistake and you maybe don't add enough, or you want to take some away and add it to a different drawing, you can click add or remove, and remove or add additional tickets. All right, so just to recap, you can sign up readers on the website by clicking your little name at the top. Up here, it's just a little bit different. You would click the Settings app and then Readers. Clicking the little logo with your initials in it won't take you there. You actually have to click the Settings and then Readers. And then you can add a reader, and it'll ask for the name and age, and as you progress, it'll ask you for their grade and so on. Okay, well, that's all I have for you today. If you do have any questions about how to use the Beanstack app or website, please contact the library or come on in. I covered a lot of the basic stuff, but there will be issues that come up that I may not have had time to cover. There are also a lot of other features on the apps and website version that I didn't cover just because it's not essential. But I hope you learned how to log your reading, how to log your activities and reviews, and to enter those challenges. Again, our last day of our reading challenge is July 30th, so you have to get your entries in by the end of the day on the 30th. All right, well, I hope you all learned something today and have fun logging with the Beanstack app or website. Again, let us know if you have any questions or problems. We'd be happy to help.